can go ahead and get started. I have some light music in the background, but if you guys want to pump up the tunes on your end, go for it. And if not, we'll go ahead and start moving our bodies. So starting in an easy seat, just to gather our body, mind, breath, and energy. So placing your hands in front of your heart space and allowing this connection of palm to palm to be representative of this unified energy line that moves from the crown of your head through your torso, down through the base of your seat, connecting with the ground below you. Closing your eyes here for a moment and just tapping into that energy, into the subtle vibrations that are rippling through your body. Taking a moment to focus your energy on your heart space. Breathing in to this space, opening up, expanding. Maybe allowing love, this internal power source, to energize and guide you through this practice. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, breathe into the belly, the ribs, the back, the heart. Sigh it out the mouth. Two more like that. Breathe in deep. Allow your breath to ignite your energy. Breathe in. And exhale it out. One more time. Breathe in your biggest breath of the day. Feel powerful, strong, and ready to go. Breathe in one last deep breath. And exhale it out. Fluttering open the eyes. Coming onto our hands and knees. And just warming up the spine by taking a few rounds of cat and cow. So on an inhale, moving in to cow, arching the spine, pressing the palms into the mat, shifting your wrist towards your knees. Exhale, rounding the spine, doming up the upper back, gaze towards belly button to spine. Moving through this a few more times on your own, just warming up your spine, moving through your body. And bring in any movement that feels good, swaying the hips, rolling out the head. Good. And then finding a neutral spine, moving through a few bird dogs. So inhale, send the right leg out long, left arm out long. And we're gonna pulse here with a flexed foot and our palms facing in for 10, 9, 8, hold everything to midline. 5, 4, gaze forward. 2, 1, lift and lengthen, and then crunch it in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to round. One more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to round, and then placing the knee and the palm on the mat, maybe swaying out the hips. Moving on to this on the other side. Inhale, left leg shoots out long, right arm reaches. And beginning to pulse, little tiny pulses, squeezing the core, squeezing the glutes for 10, 9, 8, you got this, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reach out long. Exhale, curl it in, knee to elbow. Inhale to lengthen, reach, expand. Exhale, crunch and curl, use your abs. Inhale to lengthen one last time. Exhale to curl and hold. And then placing your palm and your knee back down on the mat. Moving into our plank series here. So stepping back to high plank. And really finding a strong plank. Spreading all 10 fingers wide. pressing into the mat or the ground with the palms firmly and energetically. Energy out through the back of the heels and up through the crown of the head. We're holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, active legs, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Take a quick child's pose. Just wash that out for a moment. And then coming back into your plank. Good. So staying here and begin to slowly, with control, move your right knee to your right elbow. Hover and hold for 3, 2, 1. Step back. Left knee to left elbow. Hover and hold for 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Moving a little bit more quickly now. Right and left. Right and left for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a down dog. Come back to the breath. Wash that out. And then roll back out to high plank. Dropping down onto the forearms, forearm plank. Lifting your right heel up to the sky, just about 2 inches. Begin to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the right foot back down. Left heel lifts. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8. Gazes forward. 5, 4, 3. Everything into midline for 2, 1. Placing the foot down. Inhale here. Exhale. Pike up the hips and begin to walk your feet towards your elbows. Lifting through the core. Moving the weight forward. And then gently walking, tiptoeing back to your forearm plank. So I do advise your hands to be flat here and not in a bind. 2 more times like that. Breathe in, pike up the hips, and then begin to walk forward. We're moving through these dolphin hip pikes. And back. Reset into your forearm plank. 1 last time. Pike up the hips. Begin to shift forward, forward, forward. And then back, back, back. Really good. Remaining in our forearm plank. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, sending hips to the right. Inhaling back to center. Exhale to the left. Moving through this. Right, center, staying with the breath. Staying steady. Keeping your torso really even. The gaze forward. Shoulders are stacking over elbows. Taking 1 more on each side. And then finding a child's pose. Let that go. Taking a deep breath in, dropping the belly, expanding the back. Exhale to release, let go, surrender just for a moment. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, crossing at the ankles and coming down onto your back. We're gonna move into our floor abs series. Taking a moment to align, to allow your spine to find the ground. Placing your feet on the mat and then lifting them up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lifting shoulders and head off of the mat. And then begin to lower your right leg down and lift your right arm to your left foot. Your left arm can come out wide. We're gonna move through some really slow, like we're moving through honey, opposite reach scissor kicks. So begin to switch the legs. Really slow, really intentional movement. How far can you reach with the hand? Drawing belly button to spine. Feeling the connection of the sacrum to the mat to anchor you into this shape. And now begin to pick up the pace. Reach, 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 reach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep going, 5, you got this, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw everything into center for a moment. Legs come back up high, head hangs low. Go ahead and put your legs out to tabletop. And this is my favorite ab workout. It's the one that's one of the most effective to me. So go ahead and cross your legs, your right over your left. If you have an eagle bind with your legs, you can take it here. Then begin to cross your arms into a hug, or again, if you have that eagle wrap, you can take that here as well. Lifting everything up to center, squeezing knees to elbows. And then we're going to lengthen the arms and the legs out in opposite directions, not dropping them down towards the ground, keeping the height. Exhale, crunch it back in. Inhale to lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lengthen. Modification is put your head down on the floor on the lengthen. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to crunch. 5 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. 4, 3, 2, squeeze the inner thighs. And 1. Let that go for a moment. Moving on to the other side. Lifting up the legs, crossing left leg over right. Again, if you have that double wrap in the legs, go ahead and take it here. And then moving into either the hug or the opposite wrap of the arms. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lifting up, knees to elbows. Inhale to extend out in that long line. Exhale to crunch it back in, squeezing the abs, squeezing everything to midline. Inhale, lengthen. How long can you get? Reach the fingertips, reach the toes. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to crunch. 5 more. 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Unwrap, hug the knees in. Back of the head is heavy on the mat. And maybe placing your feet back down and swaying the ankles from side to side. Really nice. Lifting the feet back up to this tabletop position. And now we're going to move through toe taps. So anchoring the sacrum down to the mat, and you can place your palms on the mat as well to act as anchors and brakes. And then gently lowering, tapping the mat or the ground with your toes and lifting back up. Your head can stay on the mat, or if you want to lift your head up for an added challenge, you can do so here. I advise that you either place your hands behind your head and also to look down at your belly button instead of up or up at the sky. I'm sorry, down at the belly button or up at the sky. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting up to center and then moving through each foot on its own. So tapping the right, then the left, the right, then the left. Crunch up a little higher. If you're lifted, get those shoulder blades off the ground. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring everything into midline. Squeeze, rock, do whatever feels good here. And then moving in to our leg lowers and lifts. So I personally have a little bit of a low back issue. If you have the same, I advise you to place your palms underneath your seat. Lifting your legs up towards the sky. And we'll slowly lower as slow as you possibly can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hovering 2 inches off the mat. Lift your head up off the mat and begin to scissor kick your legs over and under each other for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your head can come back down on the mat. Slowly lifting up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time like this. Lowering down slow with control for 10, 9, 8. Maybe you take that head off the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pointing the toes, scissor kicking the legs, keeping the legs super straight and active for 10, 9, 8. How low can you go? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting the legs back up for 10, 9, 8. So close. 5, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Bending the knees, giving yourself a squeeze. Maybe rocking and rolling along the mat, just checking in on the time. Beautiful. And then coming up into a seated position using the momentum of your rock. Coming up and over yourself and washing this out with a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, arch the spine, heart space forward. Allow that stretch in the belly to be really juicy. And exhale to round, moving through the spine. Taking a few more of these again at your own pace. Maybe you move, bringing that side to side movement. And then when you feel complete, crossing at the ankles, coming back into an easy seat. Sitting up tall. Your hands can come to your knees for a moment, eyes closed. Allowing your heartbeat to ripple through your body. Allowing that freshness, that new energy to pour through your veins. Noting any shift of sensation or mental clarity, attitude, perspective, energy level that has changed just from a quick 20-minute intentional movement exercise. Bringing your hands to heart center. Honoring your commitment to yourself to show up, to move your body. Honoring your heart space for leading you through this practice. And thanking yourself. As I thank you. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope you feel stronger, more powerful, and ready to take on the rest of your day.